What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This video is brought to you guys by Wondershare, and we're taking a look at their Filmora GO application. So what exactly is this capable of doing? Well, you can edit full-fledged videos all within your phone. So you can add footage from your camera. However, I already have some footage picked out, and you can also go ahead and check out their store where you can get yourself some different interesting options like removing watermarks and of course exporting in 1080p. But then they also have some interesting packs built into here, for example the Christmas pack and of course the 2020 New Year pack, and the list keeps going. They even have one for Hawaii, which is really cool. Now let's go ahead and start a new project, and I'm going to go and add some interesting footage into here from some of my trips. And now we're going to go and import that directly into here. And just like that, we now have our footage built onto a full-fledged timeline, which is really cool. So what can we do with this? We can then go and drag, so we can tweak this clip and of course maybe shorten it just a little bit or lengthen it. And I'm gonna go and hit split over here, and it's gonna split it into a different clip. And now watch this. I can drag this to shorten it and then drag that way to go and lengthen that particular clip, just like your usual editing timeline. However, here's where things get really cool. Everything's kind of optimized for touch. So if I touch between these two clips or maybe these two clips, I can go and add a really cool transition directly into here. So of course we have our basic transitions, and you thought those were the only options. No, inside of each one they have a billion different options. So it will play through and show you guys what each of these transitions will look like. We also have motion here. So of course here's a cool spin effect, and then maybe my zoom transitions. So here's the last one, and they're all pretty fast. So I'm going to slow all these down just a little bit, just so they look a little bit smoother, because this is a bit choppy. I think that one looks really cool, and you can actually go and apply to all of them right on the spot. So transitions, cool. Now what else do we need for a video? We need to be able to trim it, and then we need some music. And get this, you can have music that they already include directly within the applications, or you can go and add some effects, or you can go and choose your music all within your own particular phone. So this is a song I have directly inside of here, and I'm gonna go and simply add that. Alright, so now this is a song that's built directly onto here, which is really cool. Next off, of course, we need to be able to do some other things to make this video look fully professional, and you can record audio too if you need to do so. We're gonna add some text, okay? So let's see, I'm gonna add hi there. Hit check, and just like that, it adds text, and you can go and mess with that text all using your finger, which is really cool. And then of course we can also go and mess around with a few other interesting things. For example, we can tweak the font of that text, and we can go and maybe make it a little bit fancier. This looks pretty nice, and we can align it to one side if we want to do so. We can also change its color. So maybe I want it to match the vibe of the video, so I'm going to go and maybe choose one of let's see what matches. Maybe a yellowish. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. And you can tweak the spacing, and you can tweak the shadow and how much the shadow stands out. This one doesn't really have much of a shadow, but that's an option. You can also tweak the color of the border and maybe thicken it or make it thinner, and that's an option as well. Then of course, last but not least, you can animate that particular text, which is my favorite part. So you can have it kind of blur in, you can have it kind of swoop in, and then you can have a billion different options in here, all while never leaving the application, which is really cool. Now, what else is an option here? Well, you can add stickers as well. For example, if you're tossing this on Instagram or something, you might want to add a like animation, and that's an option as well. There's a bunch of different options here for stickers, which I think is really cool. But if you need more options, once again, they have their little packs you can go ahead and purchase, which is really cool. Last but not least, guys, maybe this video looks okay, but it doesn't look perfect just yet. We want all of these clips to kind of have one particular vibe, right? So of course, what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to toss a filter on here. And as you guys can see, these are all the different options that they have for filters. So just like that, we're tweaking the effect of this video. Let's see if this one looks good on my second clip. Let's go back to this one. And let's go ahead and toss maybe the same filter on all of them. These look a bit too dramatic. I like this one, so I'm going to go and add that one, and maybe this one for this. And it'll go and apply that filter, so now all the videos kind of have a similar vibe to it, which is really awesome. And you can of course tweak how powerful the effect of that filter is. And last but not least, I'm going to show you guys something really cool that I really like, and it is the ability to push another video directly into this one. So here's some footage I got from Spain, and as you guys can see, I can now have this particular shot directly on here. How insane is that? So if I want maybe to resize this, I can just go, and now I can maybe make that into a split screen or something of those sorts, or just have one video or make a collage all within this application, which is really, really cool. Last but not least, let's talk about your usual video editing things. We have a cool sunset here, but you know what? It doesn't look as dramatic as I want it to look. So we can go and speed this video up, or we can reverse it, or we can even freeze frame it should we choose to do so. But there's one other option. What if we want the sunset to stand out in a different way? So we can go and mess with the brightness, we can mess with the contrast. So just make this sunset look just a bit more dramatic than it needs to be, like that, and then maybe add a little bit of a vignette. And then maybe go and add some saturation. And there you go. We just went and made this sunset look absolutely dramatic. Is it a bit too edited? Yes, but you know what? For the sake of this video, I think this looks absolutely stunning. All in all, guys, go ahead and check this out below. There's a full-fledged link, and hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If so, leave a like, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you guys for watching. This is going to be me logging off.